Right guys, so this is the third attempt on this. We're here in my kitchen, Sunday evening, day before a big photo shoot tomorrow, so I'm prepping my meals. We've got chicken breast, fillet steaks, salmon. I always add on my off-season onion, mushrooms, just a bit of flavour. We've got my carbohydrates, which is rice. I do use white potato, sweet potato, but when I'm cooking in mass, rice is my go-to. Tender stem broccoli for my fibre. This will be meal 2 onwards. I'll show you my breakfast in the morning because I'm not going to make it now, it's evening. And then it's going to show you all the meals I eat in one day. So this is meal 2 of the day. Like I said, I'm going to show you meal 1 when I cook it in the morning. But we've got a lot of mushrooms, onions, chicken, white rice, tender stem broccoli. So the first point of call is cooking off or browning off my onions and mushrooms. I do these separate to when I cook my chicken because a lot of moisture comes out of the mushroom and I don't like it when the chicken gets watery and loses its flavour when I add spices to it. So we're going to brown that off, move it out of the way, then cook the chicken off. Then we'll start cooking the rice at the same time and broccoli. And to be honest with you, you can have all this done in a few minutes. I always cook in mass, cook in batch. I prefer to cook it outside on the barbecue, but if you can't, I like to grill it or fry it. So there's a lot going in here, but this is gonna go for my steak meal, my salmon meals, and my chicken meals throughout the day. So yeah, there's quite a lot. Like I say, I always cook in mass because I eat so much food. As a bodybuilder, you'll know it's all about convenience. So if you're getting a pan out to cook as much as you can in it because it's only one set of dishes then as well. So whilst the onion and the mushrooms are browning off, I'm gonna start on the chicken breast and we're gonna dice these up. Like I say, if I do it on the barbecue, I'll just do them whole or butterfly them if I'm trying to quickly cook them. But with this, because it's going to be fried, I dice it up, cooks more evenly there. Seasonings are obviously the most important bit of cooking because it's how you stomach very plain chicken or whatever. So for me, when I'm dieting for a show, it's Himalayan pink salt, garlic, black pepper, paprika. They're my go-to. Off season, I'm a bit more experimenting. Just got this, which is like a ready-made spice. The reason I normally stay away from these, if you look, it's like added sugar and there's just buttermilk. There's just crap in there what you don't need when I'm dieting. So when you're not gonna make much of a difference when you're off season, are you? So I'm gonna add this. We've got southern fried chicken seasoning. I'm old school for cooking rice, so I wouldn't take tips from me because most bodybuilders use like rice cookers and like proper ways of doing it. For me, I'm just old school, boiling rice in a pan and then draining it. Yeah, so the only difference really between those microwavable packets and cooking your own rice is there's no sunflower oil or vegetable oil because that's what they tend to use, so it's pre-cooked. That's why it's hard, and when they microwave it, it softens off and it cooks really quick because of the oil inside the packages. But I've prepped on those packeted meals, rice packs, absolutely fine. There's only a smidgen of oil in it, sunflower oil or vegetable oil. This does taste, I don't know, when you cook it yourself, it does taste fresher and better for you. But for convenience and like you say, when you're cooking 24/7, it does get a bit monotonous and a bit boring. So those packeted rice, I make sure I've got plenty in the cupboard. So we've got the tender stem broccoli going in now. You see, there's quite a lot going in there, but I'm cooking for mass, so I'll be cooking for the day. As well, when I'm on my off season, I don't focus too much on my fibrous veg or my salad. Even though I should, I normally typically try and push the carbs on my off season or the fat, so I don't really want to waste any space on the veg, but it is good to get your greens in. Look at the state of this now. Amy's going to kill me, look. Get through it then. That'll be one meal, and that's roughly 140. No, so we've got 220, which is probably around 200 grams of salmon. Take away the packaging. So my go-to seasonings are paprika, which I know sounds random on salmon, but don't knock it till you've tried it. Garlic, lots of garlic, hide the fish taste. Got a pinch some rock salt. Voila. I cook it around 195 degrees, and for 20 minutes max, it'll go crispy on the outside and still quite moist in the middle, which is what you want. Guys, I know this is sacrilege cutting up fillet steak, so please don't judge me and leave horrible comments. But for cooking in mass and cooking in quickness, just dice up so it cooks quicker. Still tastes nice, you just can't get that medium rare you're supposed to cook it to. So I'm just going to season the fillet steak, a bit of sea salt, a bit of garlic, paprika again. Right guys, so here are my solid foods. As a breakdown, we've got the fillet steak, we've got the salmon cooked off, we've got the chicken breast, mushrooms and onions fried off, rice, which is my carb source, and then we've got veg. So this is gonna make up 4 of my meals, and then I'm gonna show you the other 2, which is my breakfast and a shake that I like to make as well. So we're going for 200 grams of chicken breast with 185 grams of cooked basmati rice, and then I don't really count my broccoli as calories or anything like that, so just nice healthy, that will do. So the next meal, we're going to go for steak, 150 grams fillet steak. We're going to go for the same amount of carbs in each one, which is 185 grams cooked weight, which is basmati rice, and again, tender stem broccoli. So the next one we're going to plate up is my salmon meal, which is meal 6, the last one of the day. Got 2 salmon fillets here. Even though it's the last meal of the day, I still have carbs, especially in my off season. I'm making sure I'm still hitting my carb sources. When I start dieting, when I start to reduce my carbs, this is the first meal. I'll either take it all out or I'll take a little bit out and then just keep reducing as I get closer to the show. This is normally around 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, and it's only about 45 minutes before I go to bed. So this is meal 4, and typically this is my pre-workout meal at the minute. When I'm on season, a pre-workout meal is just solely protein and carbs, chicken and rice. At the minute, I'm really enjoying something sweet and a mixture of fats and carbs before I train. So it's a blended smoothie. We've got whey protein in here. We've got banana, which is fast-acting sugars, which is perfect before training. We've got oats, which is a low GI, slow releasing. Milk and water, peanut butter for essential fats. We've got 2 scoops of protein. I'm going to put that in now, which is around 50 grams of protein. We've got a full banana, which is around 80 grams in weight. Around 60 grams of oats. So I do half and half, so a bit of milk, so get some more protein, some more fats in there. Added water. I don't like my smoothie too thick, and then a big dollop of peanut butter, around 40 grams. So that's it. This is my meal prep for tomorrow. As you can see, there's 5 out of the 6 meals that I'm currently taking. I wouldn't call this an off-season diet because I've just worked out the calories and it's 4,000. Just over 4,000 calories in the 6 meals. For me, I would like to try and push that up if I'm going to go into an off season. This shoot tomorrow, which I can't tell you too much about, I've tried to kind of like lean up a little bit for it, get rid of some body fat. So I've managed to diet on, I'd say 4,000 calories. It's just because the metabolism's fired up and it's used to clean food most of the year. I've been able to consume that much. After tomorrow's shoot, or after this week's shoot, we've got quite a lot, 4 or 5 days of shooting, then I will start to increase the calories quite a lot, get those numbers up, because if I plan to compete this year, I need to get my food up and I need to get my weight up as well. So hope you've enjoyed this video. I really appreciate you obviously tuning into the channel. If you like it, please subscribe to the channel, comment below on what you want to see next, and I'll see you in the next video.
Let's prepare breakfast first.
Oh shit, yeah. I'll see you in the morning, prepare breakfast. Meal Meal 1, which is obviously my breakfast. Coffee, I normally do 30 minutes cardio on my off season or when I'm just maintaining. So we're gonna go 120 grams of oats, full banana. This is very similar to my smoothie what I have for meal 4. Putting this in the microwave for 2 minutes.
So when it comes to your food, do you go off how you feel or do you Tommy meals?
To be honest, when I'm dieting, I always say this, when I'm dieting or prepping for a show, it's like clockwork. 8 o'clock, 10:30, 12:30, 3:30, train, 6:30ish, and then yeah, 9, 10, whatever. But at the minute, as long as I get my 6 meals in for the day, I'm not too anal on the time. But my body says otherwise, so I'll know when it's time to eat around 2.5 hours. I've been doing it long enough now that my body's in tune with when it needs to eat next. Right, let's eat.